Okay, welcome back to another video, my brothers. Today's video is titled, How to Be 10 Times More Attractive to Women. Make sure you watch this entire video and don't forget to like and comment down below. The first point is adopt an abundance mindset. An abundance mindset means that you recognize that as a man, you have options. So even if it doesn't work out with a particular girl that you just started dating, it will work out with another girl. Now, it doesn't mean that you're casual with your relationships and that you have one foot in, one foot out. No, that's not what I'm saying. But so many guys basically completely disintegrate after a woman leaves them. They feel like it's the end of the world. And although it's a sad thing to go through, especially if you really love this woman and you were with her for quite some time, you must believe that, you know what? I'm a man of value and I can attract another woman. You must believe that. And women want you to believe that you are the shit as well. If she feels like she's the only woman that you've ever attracted, she's going to start thinking to herself, this guy doesn't have very many options, or women don't tend to gravitate towards him. Why the fuck am I with him then? Now, I'm not saying put on a persona and act like somebody or not, and I slept with... No. Don't be saying any of this shit. But act as the fucking man. Believe that, you know what, if it doesn't work out with you, that's great. You know, I'm sure you'll find somebody that shares similar core values to you, and I definitely will find somebody that shares similar core values to me. It's that confidence. Women appreciate that. Okay? So exude that confidence and never be too invested, especially in the early stages. First date, second date. It's not catastrophic if a girl on the second date decides that, you know what, she doesn't want to see you again. So many guys break down over, you know, a woman not wanting to see them for a third date or a fourth date. It's still early. Okay? Don't overly invest. Or don't overinvest, shall I say. Make sure that you vet this woman correctly. Because she's vetting you as well. She's trying to identify if you're worthy enough for her to be in a relationship with. And you should also vet her as well. Is she worthy of being in my presence? You're a man who's got a lot going on, right? You're going places. So you also have to be, you know, careful about who you have by your side, okay? You are a man with options. Remind yourself of that every single day. I'm a man of options, okay? The second point is stop apologizing for being you. So many guys, especially when they meet a girl that they find incredibly attractive, they start to change their personality to impress her. Maybe she likes a certain TV show and he decides that all of a sudden he likes it too. Oh yeah, I love that show, even though he doesn't. Maybe one of his sisters watches it and he always complains to his sisters and says, oh, that's a dumb show. But when he's with this attractive woman that likes it, he's just, all of a sudden he loves it. He's a fucking goofball. Women want you to have differences, fellas. Remember that. You don't have to be another version of her. It's okay to be controversial. Okay? They don't want another girlfriend. So if you like different shows, and that's all right. Even if she's like, no, I hate that show. Don't be like, oh God, she hates it. Let me just... No. Be yourself, man. Embrace the things that you like. Okay? The third point is be lighthearted and exude positive energy. You know, women don't want to be around a guy who's always negative, always complaining. That energy, and look, I don't blame women for feeling this way, by the way. That energy comes across, you know, it's very off-putting, put it this way. She starts thinking to herself, this fucker is weak. He should, you know, life's challenges are breaking him down. He's not embracing the challenges. Now, there's nothing wrong with occasionally, when I say occasionally, there's nothing wrong with breaking down emotionally if you lost a relative or something serious happened. But if it's about day-to-day trivial shit, traffic, dumb shit like that, you shouldn't fucking be complaining, man. Get on with it. You're a man. Because if you start bitching, she's going to start to feel like your mother and not your girl. You'll have that mother-son vibe in the relationship. She's always patting you on the fucking head, saying it's going to be all right. You don't want that, man. It completely fucks up the sexual chemistry in the relationship. You're the man. You are the source of comfort. So remain stoic. Don't be thrown off by little trivial shit that happen day to day. Okay? The next way you can be incredibly attractive to women is by not fearing other men. And when I say fearing other men, I mean your girl potentially finding another man attractive or leaving you for another man. Because a lot of guys are like, oh God, no. What if she finds someone better than me? Once again, it goes back to what I was saying earlier about adopting a abundance mindset. You know what? I'm the top G. Right? I'm the Don. I'm a man of value. I'm improving. Okay, as time goes on, I look better. I make more money. So I'm not worried about her leaving me for another man. I'm the real deal. That's the mindset you should have. So many guys are like, oh, but what if she finds some? With that mindset, she will leave you. She will go out there and find another man better than you because you don't believe in yourself. Women want to be with a guy who believes in himself, who believes he is the real deal. Okay, so stop being intimidated, man. Most of the time, these options that you think she has are not real high-quality men. They're not. They're just a bunch of fucking beta male simps circulating, hoping that she splits up with her boyfriend. Those are the guys that reply to her stories all the time with the flames and the heart eye emojis. Bunch of weasels. Okay? Believe in yourself as the man. You know what? I am the real deal. And she's going to love you even more for that. Okay? The next point is dress well and smell good. Dressing well. Just get rid of the fucking Slazenger tracksuit. Okay? Unless you're going for a run. Don't be leaving the house, going on a date with your missus in a Slazenger tracksuit. I was speaking to a friend the other day about Slazenger. I was like, I mean, what a fucking name, first of all, Slazenger. Okay, but you shouldn't be wearing a Slazenger tracksuit to a fucking steakhouse or anything like that. Okay? Dress well, man. Dress to impress. My objective on this channel is to make suits great again. I'm not saying wear suits every day. You don't have to. Okay? But if you want to be as classy as me, incorporate suits more often into your sort of day-to-day attire. Okay? There's nothing better than a nice, well-fitted suit. Okay? A nice cologne, right? Nice fragrance. And there are a few that I recommend. Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum is a good one. Dior Sauvage Elixir is a good one. Initio Side Effect, dangerous cologne. Okay, but these are just some examples of fragrances you can purchase. But dress well and smell good, man. Take care of yourself. Trim your damn nails. You shouldn't have dirt underneath your nails, man. That means your nails are too long. Cut them. I just recently cut mine. Okay, I'm not looking to have claws over here. And your lady will appreciate you, believe me. If you know, you know. Okay, because your hands, she's looking at them. And she's imagining certain situations. Put it this way. The next point is break the routine from time to time. Women love surprises. Don't be that guy who's constantly in a routine. Look, when it comes to attaining success, being in a routine is extremely important. But if you're in a relationship with a woman, occasionally you need to break the routine and do something spontaneous. Book a random road trip. Obviously, figure out whether or not she's working, etc. But tell her, hey, I'm going to pick you up after work or going somewhere. Right, maybe bring some of her pajamas or whatever if you're staying over somewhere, right? And just go on a road trip. Book a cabin somewhere or do something, man. Maybe something she's wanted to do for a while. A nice theater, right? You want to see a show, whatever. But break the ice. Make her feel like, I can't predict this, man. Women love that. Women love to be with a guy who is a little bit unpredictable. I'm not saying every day you're going somewhere new. No, because that's not sustainable for the average guy, right? If you have a lot of money, I mean, you can technically do something new every day. But, occasionally break the ice. And don't forget to date your woman at least once a week. Make sure that you prioritize spending time with her. This is a mistake a lot of guys make, and I've made this mistake in the past. I'll put my hands up and admit that, right? You get caught up in the routine, and it's not that you don't care about her. Of course you do. But us men, sometimes we just have something that we really want to make happen. A goal, right? That we often neglect date nights. Okay, or we push them back or whatever. We get a little bit complacent, a little bit lazy. But that's very important. Okay, you need to show your woman that, you know what, this relationship is important to me. And I do want to take you to nice places. I do want to have fun. Okay? Remember, Women love how you make them feel. It's not necessarily you that she loves, it's the way you make her feel. So create those feelings in her. Let her feel good when she's around you. Let her feel positive emotions when she's around you. Excitement, suspense, in a good way. Suspense, not in a fearful way, but as in, oh, where are we going to go next? Right? So that's very important. Break the routine, fellas. The last point on here is spend time away from her. Now, you might be thinking, what do you mean spend time away from her? How's that going to make me more attractive? It will. Because if you're always with her, you're going to smother her. Okay? And what's always available is taken for granted. So occasionally, I mean, it's important for you as a guy as well to have a social life. Because a lot of guys, they get into a relationship with a woman and they stop seeing their friends. They're constantly with their missus. And that sounds romantic, but in the real world, it's not romantic. Okay, it becomes suffocating. Then you'll get hit with the I need space talk. Okay, I just feel like, we don't have time away from each other. It's important, fellas, believe me, because if you don't listen to me, you'll experience that. Your lady will tell you we need space. Take time away from her, man. I'm not saying force it, but you should have an active social life yourself. You should have things that you're doing yourself every single day. Okay? It's very important. So hopefully these points have helped you, fellas. If they have, make sure you hit that like button down below. Comment, let me know what you think. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. See you guys soon.